Shalom, call up, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rechakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and others, a great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully the abiding word of truth. You do that through your precepts. I say, Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson, and title I'm going to use is the UN says, dangerous conspiracy theorists must be punished. I'm going to leave it short like that. Of course, it says like the T's here, right? Now, even with this title in itself, it makes me think of precepts, okay? Because, in other words, what is it saying to you? Let's read it again. UN says dangerous conspiracy theorists must be punished like these T's, right? So, what comes to mind, and matter of fact, even before I do that, what does it say right underneath it? You see this? This is fact checked by the People's Voice community, all right? So this is legit, okay? The article, all right? So, let's maybe give you what comes to mind. Now, first of all, let's deal with the word conspiracy. All right? Give me a minute. This is the etymology, biblical dictionary. See what it says here about conspiracy? All right? A plotting of evil, unlawful design, a combination of persons for an evil purpose. Okay? That's what conspiracy means. We don't do that. Okay, we're not the ones with the secret societies and their, what is it, Council on Foreign Relations, the UN itself, the Club of Rome, the Bilderbergs, their summits, the World Economic Forum. Okay, we don't have any secret meetings, but they do. Okay, which is also covered in the scriptures. Give me a minute. This is Psalm 64:2. Okay, and I'll start at 1. All right, hear my voice, O God power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. See that? Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Okay, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. You see that? Okay, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, which would be the elect of you Israelites and Negro Latinos and the Americans. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Right, and they don't fear because they sit in the power seat. And they're in control of everything, including the narrative. And what it is they can't control the narrative anymore. That's why they put articles like that out, again, which is psychological warfare. But let me give you another precept here. Give me a minute. All right, here's Psalms 2. Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth, you see that? Your world leaders, prime ministers, whatever self-imposed title they want to call themselves, all right? The kings of the earth set themselves and their rulers take counsel together, right? We just finished proving that they do that, right? They take secret counsels together. So the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed, all right? Which starts with Yahweh Shai, and of course, the prophets that he has sent forth. Okay? See, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. You see that? You can link that up with Psalms 83rd, the 83rd chapter. All right? Give me a minute. All right, we'll start at verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. A tumult is an uproar, noise. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. You see that? They that hate thee. Right? And they're the ones that like to talk about hate. Hate simply means a strong dislike. And if, okay, and obviously I'm not wrong, the scriptures read correctly. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. All right? So they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. All right? Against you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, see, and consulted against the hidden ones. You're the hidden ones. And have come and said, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name Israel might be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. And then, I'm not going to read the whole list, but look who it starts with. The tabernacles of Edom. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right? And the other nations, they're confederate. That means they have an agreement, an alliance. All right? Give me a minute. All right, real quick here, before we come back with parts 2, 3, and 4. All right, what does it say here? Psychological warfare, people. The use of propaganda against an enemy. All right? The people, the masses, are the enemy. Okay? They're trying to bring in an NWO, or the Great Reset. NWO meaning New World Order. Okay, they have to do it out of chaos. So they have to create the chaos. Okay, wait for the reaction and come with the solution. The Hegelian dialectic. All right? So, supported by such military, economic, and political measures. You see that? As may be required. Such propaganda is generally intended to demoralize the enemy. So they're trying to demoralize you. Okay? To break his will to fight or to resist. And sometimes to render him favorably disposed to one's position. You see that? It's psychological warfare, mind games. If they take control of your mind, they want you to bow down and not come against their agenda. You understand? We'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. Shalom.